Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Terminator show on this Friday evening. So before we go any further, I'll introduce you to some of my, well, not introduce because you met them all before, but I'll show you some of the guests we've got. So first of all, we got Phil with Adrian.
Yes, hopefully we'll get through your issues tonight on your Terminator.
Yes, based on the ones we've already done, I think we're going to get through quite a few. So yeah, looking forward to that. And I've got Mark's Mods.
So hello everybody, welcome to Horlicks' Life Build. Yeah, in for another fantastic session of the Terminator tonight. So,
lovely. Yeah. See how many we can get done. For the benefit of anyone who is joining us or hasn't watched before, please feel free to comment, say hello, and Build with Adrian and Mark's Mods YouTube channels, because they do their own channels as well. Their descriptions are in the description box below. Their links to their channels if you want to check them out. We're starting with 67 today. Obviously, we're going to go up to whatever we get up to. It won't be any more than 76. I've got set up to 76 here, so we'll just have to see how it goes, how the time goes.
Yeah.
I'm a bit more organised this week. I found my label printer. Woo! So I've labelled up all my screws that we've had before, and I also had a delivery of some new blades.
Hey!
So yeah,
not running on one tiny bit of the blade.
No, I was doing my head in, but no, yeah, I've not used it yet. But me and new blades, I always slice my finger. I don't know why. I just seem to like to test them out on my skin, and I do it at work as well.
I'm like that with cars. Every time I work on my car, I always end up bleeding somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. It's work. Like I use a Stanley at work, and then I think, I'll get a nice new blade, and then I'll just slice myself in the first 5 minutes every time.
Yeah. So.
But.
Well,
okay, we go through. What's that?
That was from fitting a light bulb.
Oh well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They don't make them easy, do they?
Well, no. The worst bit is they have to put them in the most other bits of the car right next to them, so it's a tight squeeze.
Yeah, you have to get your hand in.
And it was wearing rubber gloves as well.
Yeah, absolute nightmare. I mean, luckily my new car hasn't got bulbs; it's all LED, so they're supposedly lifetime. But I think if they do go wrong, it will be the whole headlight unit, so it will be expensive. But
yeah.
Okay. Right. So let's go through the comments first, and then we'll crack on with tonight's build.
Okay. So, gold star to P40F20. Hi all.
Hi P40F20.
Hi
How are you?
P40F20.
Hi P40F20. We have Yorkshire Crafter. Hello everyone.
Hello Julie. How are you? I watched your diamond painting show on Wednesday, and
Julie's got some advice for you as well, Horlicks.
Right, I've got some. Okay, cool. Well, I'll have to chat with her. But no, I caught some of the stream yesterday evening when I got into bed, and I really liked the look of the Christmas cards, so I actually ordered them from the site. I wasn't sure if the discount code was related to Smith's Beads or not, so I didn't use that. They were only for £6, so I bought them, and I left a comment in the description because you can leave comments when you buy them. So I said that I've been sent here after watching Yorkshire Crafter and Penny's channel, so hopefully they'll look at that and go, oh, so
okay. So next we have Dano Builds. Hello everyone. Hello Dano.
Hi, Dano.
We have Matthew Borum. Evening all. I have Spitfire issues 1 to 4 in my eBay basket. I'll order them tomorrow.
Oh, brilliant. Hi, Matthew. How are you?
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Build with Adrian.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yorkshire Crafter, Adrian, what's your shirt got on it?
Well, it's the Terminator. It's to do with the Terminator.
Ah, Terminator.
And we've got Matthew Borum. Hopefully Penny will join us tonight. I think she's working, Penny.
Yeah, she's normally a busy bee. Getting everyone about, getting everyone home from work to appointments and whatnot. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So right, let's start the build. So I'm guessing all I've got with me previous is the bit that we took off.
Yes.
The rest of it is still sat up there, chilling out.
That's fine. Just leave it up there. You will need your mods.
Well,
issue
yeah.
68, we do the mods.
Okay, well, I'm actually on it because
there we go.
I've dug them out.
Okay, I will do the mods as we go.
Yeah.
Because some parts of it you miss out and then and you put the mod on instead.
Okay.
Okay, so issue 67 then. Let's get going.
Okay.
So we are adding another part to the lower right leg. And we construct the right ankle joint that will support the right leg and toes.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
I just sort the camera out. It's a little bit blurry. Why is it blurry? Don't do this to me.
Should be okay. That's a decent camera.
All right.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
So, Mr. Pat.
Okay.
Okay. So, part 1 is ball joints times 3. Yeah.
Okay. And they're plastic and they're on a sprue.
Yeah. Part 2 is ankle joint upper.
Okay, that is this piece, I think.
Yeah. Like I said, it reminds me of hair clippers.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Part 3 is ankle joint lower.
That's that one.
Yeah. Part 4 is 4 times PB 1.7 times 6 millimeter screws with one spare. They are the black screws, Horlicks.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't had a new blade for a long time. Okay, so PB 1.7
times 6 millimeters.
Oh, right. I'm excited now. I have to use my machine. So, PB
1.7.
One. Where's the point on here? One. Come on. God, yeah, it's going to take me 20 minutes to work out where all the things are. Is that it? No.
What about the key, which is right, where your fingers goes far left, basically?
Oh, this one.
Yeah, if you press that one, give it hello symbols up, and probably that'll be a point in that one.
No, not that one.
You select that one, basically go through what's got it gives you, and might give a point there.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Welcome to the Terminator show. Let's spend 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to go. Oh, is that it? No. That is a full stop though. Oh, maybe it's that one. Oh yeah, there you go. Look, it just didn't look like a full stop. Okay, 1.7
times 6 millimeters.
Times 6. Yay.
While Horlicks is doing that, I'll just catch up with the chat. So, Matthew Baum says, I already have Spitfire issue 5 and opened. Christine says, hi everyone.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Fleetwood J, hi all. Hope everyone is okay and good luck with your build, Horlicks. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
And Matthew Boreham, I'm going to need new glasses with the magnifying lenses and extra light.
Okay. So that's the black ones. Going to put one spare in there.
Yeah, and then part 5 is 3 times PB, 2 times 6mm screws, 1 spare.
Okay. Lovely. That's
You
all
will
the screws sorted.
You will also need a sharp craft knife and cutting mat, a fine crosshead screwdriver, and fine file.
That's that. A selection of screwdrivers, very sharp blades, and I'm used to you saying super glue and cocktail stick.
All the modeler needs. Okay, so step 1 then is remove the 3 ball joints, part 1, from the frame. Smooth any rough edges where they were joined to the frame with sandpaper or a fine file.
Okay.
Matthew Boren says hello, Fleetwood. And Yorkshire Crafter says, hi, Christine, hope you're okay.
Okay, so that's them out. So I'm guessing these ball joints are good, are they? Because I remember we did a mod on the other ones.
Oh, the wrist joint mod. I've got no issue with them, no.
No, that's good. Okay, so that's them cut out.
Okay, so step 2 is take the upper ankle joint, part 2, and identify the 3 shaped holes where the ball joints, part 1, will fit. Arrows. You will also need 3 PB 1.7 times 6mm screws.
Okay, so
yeah,
there's the where they're going to fit into.
Okay.
And they've got the shape on the ball joints.
So it can only go in one way.
So one way, one at a time.
Okay, so step 3 is fit the ball joint, part 1, into the holes in part 2 so that the tabs on the sides of the ball joint fit into the shaped holes.
Okay.
Step 4, carefully turn part 2 over and fix the ball joint, part 1, in place using 3 PB 1.7 times 6mm screws. You will need to hold the ball joint in place as you tighten the screws.
Okay. So that's one in.
So that's like 4 instructions just to screw them in.
Okay. That's 2.
They probably got minimum amount of pages they got to do of instructions.
Yeah.
And problem is, they might just need 1 page to say it all.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all in place.
Okay. Step 5 is just simply, this shows the view from the inner side of part 2 with the 3 PM screws in place. Okay, so step 6. The next step is to fit parts 2 and parts 3 together. Note the screw holes in part 2 and raised sockets in part 3 circled. These should be aligned when the parts are fitted together.
Okay, so there we go. I'm guessing that will go on like so. Like a glove.
Okay. Step 7 then is when you are happy with the fit, fix the parts together using 2 PB 2x6mm screws.
Okay. And the screw holes are just down there, 1 and 2.
Yeah. Just a little bit of chat. Christine says, hi, Julie, need to catch up with you soon. Oh, they have some epic chats still, Christine and Yorkshire Crafter. Matthew Bowen says, I meant glasses with larger magnifying lenses. And Yorkshire Crafter says, yes, definitely, Christine. Okay, that's stage complete, Horlicks. The parts of the ankle joint have been assembled.
Brilliant. So there we go.
So if you turn it around the other way, that way, that's how it's going. That's what's going to attach to the leg.
Right. Okay.
So the bit in your left hand is where the ankle ball joint's going to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can notice is that isn't quite flush. Look.
It will line up. Yeah, it'll line up once you put the ankle ball joint on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Right, so let's move on to issue 68. And issue 68 is fitting the ankle joints to the right leg, and this is where we're going to need the mods.
Okay, so this is 58. So now we've got parts check.
Yay!
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so part 1 is lower leg connector ×2. They should be on a sprue, yeah.
So that's these 2 here.
Yeah, the 2 smaller ones. Part 2 is lower leg connector.
That one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Part 3 is ankle ball joint. Should be on a sprue, yeah. And part 4 is ankle joint socket. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part 5 is rubber washer ×2, but we don't need these.
Okay. So they are here anyway. So I can put them in my miscellaneous bit. Because these are the same as the other ones, aren't we? We used previously. So they're ideal to keep, I suppose, for a spare.
When I took mine out to do the mods, one just disintegrated on me.
Right.
So, okay, so part 6 is 2 PM 3x8mm screws, 1 spare. Silver ones will be Horlicks.
So that's these bigger ones. So 3
x 8mm.
PM 38. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll put one away.
Okay.
Okay.
Next part is part 7, 2x PB 1.7x6mm screws, 1 spare.
That's the one we've just labelled, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a silver one of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Part 8 is 3x PWM 2x5mm screws, 1 spare. They're the black ones with like the washer head on them.
PWM 25. I don't think I've got any of those.
Is that label making time again?
I thought we had one of these before, so why haven't I got the spare? Or did I just whack it in the miscellaneous box?
You might have whacked it in the miscellaneous.
I think I did, you know. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
There's 2. I think it's the same. Yeah. Right, let's quickly do a label.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll just catch up with chat. We've got Golden Gamer Movies. Evening, Horlicks. Hope you are well.
Hi, Golden Game Movies. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You?
Same to you, Golden Game Movies. Nice to see you. Golden Game Movies. Hello, everyone. Nice to see some familiar people in here this evening. Yep. Golden Gamer Movies. Hello, Yorkshire Crafter and Christian Say. Nice to see you both this evening. Hope you both had a nice week. Golden Gamer Movies. Hello, Bill with Adrian. Nice to see you, my friend, and hope you're well. Yorkshire Crafter says, hi, Gamer. Yes, good to see you too. Golden Gamer Movies. Hello, Dano Bills. Nice to meet you and see you this evening. Golden Gamer Movies. Always nice to see you, Yorkshire Crafter. Christine Say, hello, hi, Golden Gamer. Good to see you here again. Golden Gamer Movies. I always enjoy these spectacular type builds of Bill's Horlicks. It will look amazing when it's completed, my friend. And Golden Gamer Movies. Thank you so much, Christine Say, for the kind words, as I greatly appreciate it. So thank you. Oh, that was a lot of chat. Right, you won't need Horlicks. You won't need any of them screws. Put them all away. Them PWM screws.
Okay.
Okay. And part 9 is a washer.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm going to put those 2 rubber bits away as well. I'm going to put that in the miscellaneous bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so step 1 is cut the 2 shorter leg connectors, part 1, from the frame and smooth any rough edges where they were connecting using a fine file or sandpaper.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't actually need much of a file. They're all right. Okay.
Okay. Now, step 2 and 3 we're ignoring, but I'll read it out anyway. Step 2 is fit the large recess into the rubber washer over the end of the first leg connector and fix in place with a PWM 2x5mm screw. Do not over tighten the screws, but ensure that the rubber washers cannot come off. Step 3 would be repeat step 2 to fit the washer to the second leg connector. Now this is where we need the mods Horlicks, some super glue.
Okay. So glue.
Okay.
What mods do we need?
Right, you need they're quite long bits. Yes, you need them too. And then you need one of the round circular things. You got to, yes, that's the other one. Right, and then put them mods away then for when we do the next leg.
Okay.
Okay, so what you need to do, Horlicks, is you need to put some super glue on the ends of the muscle connectors, and then basically bob one of the mods on the end of it, push it all the way down. So you might want to check the fit first. It might be tight enough and you don't need to do it. You might glue them, but
all the way to the bottom?
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's hard getting it, so it should be hard get out. Don't bother putting it out. If you can't get out, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Not coming out.
Right, and then repeat this the same with the other one.
That one feels a little bit looser on the off, so I'm going to put a bit in there.
Okay.
I'll just drop a bit in the top.
Okay, and then what we do is just put them to one side, and then we fit them in a little bit.
So I've noticed that one probably needs to go on a bit more. Does it have to go all the way down?
Yes. That's right. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they're both the same length. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so just put them to one side. So step 4 is remove the ankle joint parts 3 and part 4 from the frame and smooth any rough edges. After checking that the flat edge of part 3 aligns with the screw hole in part 68-4 blue arrows, fit the ball of the ankle joint into the socket 68-4. You will need to push it firmly until it clicks in place.
Right. Okay. So cut these out. They don't. That's fine. And then this one. Okay, I think that's okay. So, do we push these together?
Yes.
God, that's tight, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so step 5 is take the leg assembly from issue 66, fit the ankle joint assembly 68-4, 68-3 into the end of part 63-2 so that the screw hole arrows are aligned. So on the, not on the ball joint Horlicks, on the first part, there should be a screw hole, a hole for a screw.
I was just wondering if that was actually in enough.
I would say that's in enough.
It did click.
You can always find out when you fit it all together if it moves around nicely.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so this bit
Yeah,
here.
so there's that hole there, and there should be a hole on that. Yeah, there it is. You had it. There we go. We need to make sure that turn around, Horlicks. There it should be a hole.
No,
that hole there, that lines up with the hole on the leg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then it says step 6, fit the parts together with a PB 1.7 times 6 millimeter screw.
Okay.
Okay, so step 7. We're going to need the next mod as well for this one. So remove the larger leg connector, part 2, from the frame and smooth any rough edges. Fit the leg connectors into the leg parts and into the leg parts. The ends with the rubber washers going first, but obviously we've got the mods.
Okay.
Okay, so you need your next mod. And you need to put that on that top there. Oh, right.
Hang on. You need to take off cylinder first, won't you?
Yes. So on the leg there should be a cylinder. You can use a push fit connection.
It's a large one.
That one, pull that out.
Top bit, top. The big bit of cylinder.
Oh, this bit.
Yeah, put it apart from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this is where it gets a bit. Yeah. Right. So get the part, not the upgrade. The part. The long bit. Yeah. Push that from underneath. And what you need to do now, it's a bit of a jiggle act, but you need to get some glue on the mod and then put the mod on top of the plastic bit. while Hawk's doing that, I'll just catch up on chat because there's a lot coming in. So, Golden Game Movies says, smash that like button and break the thumb if you haven't already for our amazing host, Horlicks, and please share the stream as well as it helps. Dano Bills, hello, Golden Game Movie, it's nice to meet you. Golden Game Movies, hello, Dano Bills, nice to meet you too. You as well, my friend, and it's golden, but it's okay. Golden Game Movies, if it's easier for everyone, just call me Turner. Yeah, that'll be easier for me. As that's my name, I realise Golden Game, can be a mouthful. Love Money says, hi all. Hi, Love Minis. Tony says, hello, Love Minis. Nice to see you again. Hope you had a nice week and a nice Friday so far, my friend. And then lastly, we've got Stuart Sullivan. Hello all. Okay, right. So you've done that now, Horlicks?
Hi, Stuart. Yes, that's in.
Yeah. So you just need to connect that back up now. Okay. And then just put the other two that you've modded into the other shafts.
So, do these need gluing on, these ends?
No, they're a push fit connection.
They're meant to be a push fit connection, but if they ever come off in the future, then just basically put a bit of glue on there.
And that's the mod done.
Oh, brilliant.
And it really does make, obviously you wouldn't have seen it before, but yeah, it does make a huge difference.
Yeah, well, I can imagine. I mean, that would have really wobbled about, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So step 8 would just be fit the leg connectors into sockets of end of the part. Okay, so step 9 is take the ankle joint assembly from issue 67. Note that there is a shaped hole. One side is flat as shown by the arrow and a rectangular back block circled. Other side, Horlicks. Yeah, that thing in the middle. Okay. Step 10. Fit the ankle joint assembly over the end of the ball and socket joint so that the flat face of the hole matches the shape of the end of the ball. Part 3. And the rectangular block fits in the recess in the socket, part 4. Okay.
Well, that doesn't quite. That should fit flush, should it?
Hang on. Let me have a look at mine. When I get it right, hang on. No, mine,
because you have got a big gap.
Yeah, mine's got a gap, Horlicks.
That sort of size.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because don't forget, you've got to allow a bit of movement on that ball joint. If there was no gap, that ball joint wouldn't able to move.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so step 11 is fit the sockets on the ends of part 1 and part 2 onto the ball joints. Push them firmly so that the balls click into place as shown. You may prefer to wait after the next step to do this, because what we're doing next, Horlicks, is screwing the bottom bit in.
Well, this bit's come loose again.
How's that? Oh.
That was the bit we glued on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to fix that now?
Yeah, I'll put a bit of glue on it, and then I'll put some more tape round it.
Yeah. It might be your glue has gone off, Horlicks, and it's just not using its full capacity.
Yeah. I'll give it one more go, and then...
Yeah.
If not...
I've got some glue like that. That's just not usable anymore. I find when it starts to become stringy, super glue, it's gone off.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just, I mean, obviously this is the gel, but
Okay, while Hawks are doing that, I'll just catch up with the chat. So Love Mini says, Tony, doing the best I can. Tony says, hello, Stuart Sullivan. Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a nice Friday, my friend. Then Tony goes on, well, that's the main thing, Love Mini, but nice to see you there. Stuart Sullivan says, Tony, nice to meet you too. Tony says, yes, I think GGM is better than saying the whole name, Stuart Sullivan. And nice to meet you too, as it's always nice to meet new people on lives. And Stuart Sullivan puts a thumbs up. Okay.
okay.
Okay, so Horlicks, do you want to do step 12 before you put the ball joints in?
I don't mind. Yeah, I can do.
Okay, so step 12 then is fit the washer 9 over a PM 3x 8mm screw. Insert the screw through the recessed hole in the center of part 67.3 and into the screw hole in the end of the ball joint part 68.3. Not visible. Tighten the screw to fix the joint together securely.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know why they didn't tell us to do that job first, then connect the ball joints.
Yeah, well, it did say you might prefer to do the next step first in step 11, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got some movement there, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and all you have to do now is connect them things up to the balls. That satisfying click.
Oh, yeah, best bit. Okay.
Okay. And that stage complete. An ankle joint has been fitted to the lower end of the right leg.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'll remove that tape later. I'm just going to give that plenty of time to dry.
Yeah, I would do too.
Yeah.
There's no rush with it.
No.
You can still access it, so...
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so next is 69.
Okay.
Right, so issue 69 is adding a heel detail and assembling foot parts. In this issue, we begin to construct the toes of the right foot and remember to hold onto the foot joint pins for a future issue. So when it comes to it, Horlicks, I'll tell you what that means.
Okay.
Okay. So parts in when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so part 1 is heel detail.
That one.
Yeah. Part 2 is heel detail.
Okay.
Yeah. Part 3 is foot part marked 1.
Wow, that's
Yeah, they're metal.
And it's metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay. Part 4 is foot part marked 1.
Okay. Yep. There's another one. Again, metal.
Part 5 is toe joint. Yeah.
Okay.
Part 6 is a toe. Yeah. Right. Part 7 is foot joint pin times 12. Now, Basically, in this issue, Horlicks, I think to save costs, they're giving you the pins for the entire toes.
Okay.
So you need to keep that safe because you'll keep coming back to it as you build more of the toes.
Okay.
Okay. And part 8 is 2 grub screws, 1 spare. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put one in the miscellaneous box. Okay.
I think you might want to create a pot for those because you end up with a couple more.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just called grub screws, isn't they?
Yeah, I've got an extra 3 of them.
Okay. That'll do.
I'm sorry, Julie, but I'm going to have to get a label maker. I can't keep watching this and thinking, why isn't this in my life?
Oh, do you know what? This is Penny's fault. And yeah, I bought it. It wasn't actually that expensive. And then I've got obviously all the different tape rolls. I've got clear, green, red, I think.
Right, I'll give you a hint. Penny didn't buy. She was not the first person to have one.
I reckon that's Adrian.
No, you probably had one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knowing Adrian, I bet he got his for free.
No. Penny and Horlicks. They got the better ones out of my one.
Right.
I saw it. This was on offer. It does more, I think. I just don't really know. But I mean, it takes loads of batteries. It takes like 6 of the things. But
I actually, it takes 6 batteries. I ended up getting a power supply because it had a PowerPoint plug-in. So I don't use it much, basically. So I thought, actually, do you know what?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you don't leave batteries in it so often. If you don't use it a lot, you always tend to take the batteries out, or at least take one out so at least the batteries don't go flat if you hit the on button.
Yeah, that's it. 9 volt, 2 amp. I didn't. Yeah, well, that's handy. I've got a USB printer as well.
All right.
But that's in the drawer. I mean, that's just in a storage box.
Okay.
Right.
So part 9 is 3 times plastic sleeves, 1 spare.
Okay, there's 2. I'm not gonna do a separate thing for that. I'll just do that in miscellaneous. Yeah.
Oh, once miscellaneous filled up, you probably think you have to sort them all out.
Yeah.
Okay, and part 10 is 2 PM 2 times 6mm screws, 1 spare.
PB26. Okay.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Right, you might want your Oreo out.
Okay.
For the grub screws, because they're Allen key.
Okay.
Okay, so step 1. Take the assembly from issue 68. The stalk formed by parts 67.2 and 67.3 forms the heel of the model. Note that the smaller and larger holes in parts 2 and parts 3. Cut the 2 heel details, part 1 and part 2, from the frame and smooth any rough edges with a fine file.
Okay, so that's the bit it's showing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you need to cut that. Yeah.
So, there we go.
Okay. Step 2. Fit part 1 and over part 67-2 so that the raised screw socket on the inside of part 1 fits into the small hole. Fit part 2 on the other side of the heel.
Ah, I see. So yeah, you got the smaller hole there with the smaller pin in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the larger one in that side, which should make a little ball joint. Brilliant.
Yeah. And then step 3 is fit a PB 2x6mm screw through the hole in part 2 and into the socket in part 1 and tighten to fix the parts in place.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on to step 4. Okay, step 4. Take the first foot part, part 3, marked 1, and the toe joint, part 5. The ends of part 3 form hinge joints. Note that one end on the right in the photograph is larger than the other. Position the parts as shown with the number marking on part 3 facing downwards. The smaller hinge joint of part 3 slots over the hole in part 5 as indicated arrow. And there's a bit of an expert tip here. Note that the bars from form the foot are carefully shaped. They must be put together the right way round to ensure that the foot has its proper shape. Examine the photographs carefully as you work through the steps.
Well, I think it's that way.
Yeah, you should have like a larger end and a smaller end.
Yeah, you've got a larger end there, and then you've got the smaller end, but obviously that can go either way. So that would be going upwards, but I think it goes downwards.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Because them numbers are going to get hidden as you make more toes.
Right.
Okay. So step 5 then is use an Allen key to fit the grub screw part 8 into part 3 and through part 5 to the other side of part 3 to hold the joint together. Keep the grub screw central so that it does not protrude beyond the part 5. So just basically get your finger behind it, Horlicks. And when it becomes flush and flat, stop. Yeah.
So that is still obviously going to be loose. Is it worth using Loctite on that?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
Okay, so step 6 then is take the foot part, part 4, position as shown so that the marking one is facing downwards. Note that the holes in the parts, part 5 and part 4 that are circled have recessed rims. The arrow indicates how the smaller end of the part 4, fits onto part 5. Okay. Yeah, that's correct.
I'm going to come in a bit so you can see, but yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. Step 7 then. Fit a plastic sleeve, part 9, through the joint where the hinge joint of part 4 fits over the hole in part 5. That's correct. Yeah. Make sure it goes all the way down. Right. Yeah. Step 8. Cut a ribbed pin, part 7, from the frame and remove any rough edges while supporting from below. Fit the pin into the plastic sleeve as you push it in. The grip in the joint becomes firm but is still flexible. The inset picture shows how the head of the pin, blue arrow, should look once fitted in the recess. So yeah, make sure there's no extra flash on it, Horlicks, because it's got to fit flush. Right, I'll just try and catch up on chat while
Horlicks might want to do another one as well.
Yeah, you need to do another one as well, Horlicks. Okay, so Stuart Sullivan says this build is incredibly complex. Stuart Sullivan also says, loving the label maker, neat Horlicks. Yorkshire Crafter says, if you'll share it, of course I will, Julie. Of course I'll share it. I share everything. Tony says, I think it is Stuart Sullivan, as I remember another YouTuber called Darren Breer taking ages building it. Penny's Pit Stop says, evening, Penny.
Evening, Penny, she's still there.
Stuart Sullivan says, looking a nice build though, GGB. Stuart Sullivan says GGM. All right. Penny's Pit Stop says, I remember this stage. Personally, I think that the heel looks like a set of hair clippers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what Mark said at the beginning.
Yeah. Stuart Sullivan says it does look like hair clippers. Penny says, so Horlicks, is this a 10 out of 10 build, and is it the sort of model that you could enjoy caramel wafers while building?
I don't think I've ever had a caramel wafer. But if you want to send me some, I'll happily have a munch on them.
Penny being naughty. Penny's Pit Stop. Also, there are plenty of chunky bits.
Oh yeah, there's loads. Yeah.
Love Minnie says, let's all remember to give a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Stuart Sullivan puts a nice thumbs up. Penny's Pit Stop says, don't want flashy things, do we, Horlicks? Penny's Pit Stop says, if the hole is too small, could we use a hole punch? And do you know of any good ones? And Love Minnie says, over under video. Oh dear.
Okay. Oh, actually, I've got a question for Penny. Have you worked out what this is for yet? Because it looks like it's useful and does something on these Oreos. Anyone with an Oreo, look, it looks like you could put a nut in there.
Mm.
And I'm wondering if it's a tool. Maybe it is like a nut tightener. I don't know. Sorry, change subject, but yeah.
And we're all reaching for our Oreos right now.
No, that's a very good question. Unless it was designed for a certain reason, they didn't go on.
Penny's answered it. Yes, it's a wrench.
Oh. Right. Oh, your screwdriver bit should fit there perfectly, and you can use the button of the screwdriver as a handle. Oh, I see. So so you're saying pull this out, put that in there. Oh no.
It did not fit.
No. Oh, no. No. That must be what this is for, yeah? You put your bit in there, and then you put... No, that's too big.
Right, that other bit is actually so you can actually use it on a bigger screwdriver.
Oh, of course. These Oreos are brilliant. I'm still working out what half it's about. But anyway, we digress. So I'll put the rubber sleeve in there. Then we're going to push a pin through. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Does this need glue or is this just...
No, it's just a push fit connection.
Wow.
Yeah, Penny says the screwdriver bit should fit there perfectly as you use the butt end of the screwdriver as a handle.
Okay, that's gone in. And that's flush.
Okay. So step 9 is fit the hole in the end of part 69.6 between the holes in the end of part 5 arrow. So you need the toe. And you're going to be doing the same again, Horlicks, with the plastic tubing and the two more of them things. So step 10 is fit a plastic sleeve, part 9, into the joint between the parts as shown. Cut a rib pin, part 7, from the frame and smooth away any rough edges while supporting from below. Push the pin, part 7, into the plastic sleeve, part 9, to create a firm but flexible joint above.
Like so.
Okay. And that is stage complete when you've done that, Horlicks.
Right. So yeah, they've got some nice, nice restricted. It moves, but it's got some nice tension to it.
Okay. Right, so we'll move on to issue 70.
Okay.
You'll be all turned out by the end of this. So, issue 70, assemble 2 more elements of the right foot. Using the pins from the previous issue, we'll assemble 2 more sections of the foot, including toes.
Okay. Right, ready for parts check.
Okay, so here we go. Part 1 is foot part Mark 2.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, part 2 is foot part Mark 3.
No, wrong type.
Wrong type.
Oh. That's it.
Yeah.
That does say 3 on there, just about.
Okay. Part 3 is foot part Mark 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And then part 4 is foot part Mark 3.
That's that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Part 5 is toe times 2. Yeah. Part 6 is toe joint times 2.
There's 1
Yeah.
and 2.
Part 7 is 3 grub screws. Yep. And part 8 is 5 plastic sleeves. 1 spare. Now you're going to need 8 of them plastic bits, Horlicks.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do them now, so they're all ready.
Yeah.
And I'll catch up on chat. So P40F20 is trying to get me to sing. So I'll try. You are my cuckoo, my only cuckoo. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my cuckoo away. That's my bad attempt at singing. Penny's Pit Stop. Don't leave that about or it might get towed away. You can tell Penny's on a break. Penny's Pit Stop. If your model ever smells bad, rub some Mentos on it. Oh dear. Stuart Sullivan. Oh Penny, please Penny, that's so corny. And Penny's Pizza says you can play games with his feet. Tic-tac-toes. Oh dear. Penny's Pizza says, ha Stuart, I see what you did there. And Stuart Sullivan, smiley face.
So yeah, I'm just filing away. Any rough bit?
But Matt, do you win a prize do you win a prize every time you hit a note? Well, I can't sing, so no prizes for me. You see, P4020, you need to make that comment when Dave says him because he's a resident singer.
Yeah, cabaret act.
Don't worry, Horlicks, you'll have two of them going off tomorrow night because you've got Geordie Dave.
Yeah. I might have to get one just so I don't feel left out. I wonder if there's any in the Black Friday sales.
Now you're really going to wind Penny up. I can just imagine Penny beaving away on her phone now going, no, Horlicks, do not get a cuckoo clock. No.
I wonder if I can get Alexa to be one.
I don't know.
Alexa, what does a cuckoo clock sound like? No. Sorry if I've set everyone's Alexas off, by the way.
Oh, don't worry, Matt. I've got my earphones in, so she can't hear it.
Alexa, what does a cuckoo sound like? Oh, Alexa, volume 10. Oh, it did. It actually worked.
Oh.
Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, cancel. Alexa, turn volume to 10. Alexa, what does a cuckoo sound like?
Here comes a cuckoo sound.
There you go.
So, Penny's Pit Stop says, I am now looking for a new Wednesday co-host. Any applicants?
How about saying guinea fowl?
Stuart Sullivan says, how many toes has the Terminator? 10, eventually.
Okay, so that's the pins done.
Okay, I think it would be better to get that out of the way, Horlicks.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go to step 1. Okay, so step 1 is take the first foot part 1, mark 2, and the toe joint, part 6. The ends of part 1 form hinge joints. Note that one end on the right in this photograph is larger than the other. Position the parts as shown with the number marking on part 1 facing downwards. The smaller hinge joint on part 1 slots over the hole in part 6 as indicated. Arrow. A bit of an expert tip. Note that the bars that form the foot are carefully shaped. They must be fitted the right way around to ensure that the foot has its proper shape. Examine the photographs carefully as you work through the steps. Pardon me. You got that correct, Horlicks. So step 2 is use an Allen key to fit a grub screw into the part 1 and through part 6 to the other side of part 1 to hold the joint together. Penny's Pit Stop says, when you put this away on the shelf, would you end up with turd in the hole? Oh dear.
That's really bad.
I can see tumbleweeds going across the screen. Okay, so step 3, take the foot part, part 3, mark 2, position as shown so that the marking 2 on both parts, 1 and 3, is facing downwards. The arrow indicates how the smaller end of part 3 fits into part 6. Yeah. Okay, step 4, fit a plastic sleeve, part 8, through the joint where the hinge joint of the part 3 fits over the hole in part 6. Cut a rib pin from the frame and remove any rough edges. Fit it in to the plastic sleeve. As you put it in, the grip in the joint becomes firm but is still flexible.
Okay.
Okay. So step 5 then, fit the hole in the end of the toe part, part 5, between the holes in the hinge of part 6. Arrow. Okay. Step 6, fit a plastic sleeve into the joint between the toe parts as shown. Cut a rib pin from the frame and smooth any rough edges. Push the pin into the plastic sleeve to create a firm but flexible joint. The inset picture shows how the head of the pin should look once fitted in the recess. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So you've put that to one side. Okay.
So I'm guessing these are all identical sizes, are they?
No.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Okay.
1 is bigger than 2, 2 is bigger than 3, 3 is bigger than 4, 4 is bigger than 5, and 5 is the smallest.
I see. So, right. So we can look underneath to see the numbers.
Yes.
Right. That's cool.
Okay. So, step 7, take the foot part, mark 3, and the second toe joint, mark 6. Check the orientation, including that the number marking is facing downwards, and then fit the shorter hinge joint on part 2 over the hole in part 6 as shown, fixed together with a grub screw. Part 7.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, step 8. Take the foot part, part 4, mark 3, and check the orientation so that the marking 3 on both part 2 and part 4 is facing downwards. Fit the shorter hinge over the hole in the toe joint. Fit a plastic sleeve through the joint. Cut a rib pin 7 from the frame and fit the plastic sleeve to create a firm but flexible joint. Penny says, hence the different numbers on them. about them being different sizes. Tony says, hello, Penny's Pit Stop. Always nice to see you. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Penny's Pit Stop says, hi, Golden Game Movies. When are you doing going live again? And Tony says, this particular Terminator build is a very delicate and painstaking build, and it takes a lot of patience, everyone. I haven't found mine too bad, actually.
No, have I?
No. I found it quite an easy build, the Terminator. Okay, Horlicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So step 9 is fit a toe into the hinge joint in part 6 and fix together with a plastic sleeve and a rib pen. Tony says, might be next week, Penny's Pit Stop, but want to do a few more videos before then. And nice to see you, my friend.
Okay.
Okay, and that's stage complete. 2 more sections of the foot, complete with toes, have been assembled.
Lovely.
Okay. Are you
So
ready?
I've got a grub screw left. So I'm guessing that was a spare.
Yes. It just didn't say in it. There was one spare.
Okay.
Okay, you okay to carry on, Horlicks?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, 71 then. 71, assembling the foot parts and attaching them to the right leg. Put together the 4th and 5th foot parts for the right foot, attach the toes and bolt them into place. So you're going to be pinching off the toes and putting them on the leg.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Okay, so part 1 is foot part marked 4.
Okay.
Okay. Part 2 is foot part marked 5.
Camera's not playing today, but that is 5.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, part 3 is foot part marked 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not focusing, is it? Oh, yeah, I can see that.
4. Yep.
Okay. And part 4 is foot part marked 5. Yeah. Part 5 is toe joint times 2. Yeah. 2 of them. Okay. Part 6 is toe. Oh, part 5, Horlicks, was the brackets. Yeah, then that was part 5. And then part 6 is the toes that we've just seen.
Okay, so that's them.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Part 7 is 3 4 times 8mm grub screws. Yeah, you'll have one spare there, Horlicks. It doesn't say one spare. Oh, yeah, it does. Sorry, one spare.
Okay.
Part 8 is 2 4 times 35mm grub screws. Yeah.
And will we need both of them?
Yes, you're going to need both of them.
I was going to say, because my pot ain't going to fit that in it.
And part 9 is plastic sleeves times 5, one spare.
Okay.
And you're going to need 8 of them plastic pins again, Horlicks, if you want to get them out of the way.
No, you should have 4 left.
I had some spare, I'm sure I did.
Oh, yeah, because I made 8 on the last one. And I've still got 4.
Sorry.
Yeah, you needed 4, not 8.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least we've got them done out of the way then. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so step 1 is take the low part, part 1, mark 4, and one of the joints, part 5. You'll also need a short grub screw and an Allen key. Place part 1 on the work surface with the assembled number facing downwards. Fit the joint together as indicated and fix the parts in place with the screw. Part 7. As with the previous foot parts, note that one of the joints on the numbered bars on the foot is larger than the other. The smaller parts needs to be fitted into the joints.
Okay, so that's 5. 5.
You need 4 Horlicks, not 5.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
You're doing 4.
You're doing 4.
Oh, God, yeah, I'm getting a bit carried away. Well, that says 6 on that one, but these don't matter, do they? These are all the same, aren't they?
What does the other one say?
5. I've got 5 and 6. But they look identical, these parts.
Yeah, they are identical, I think.
But yeah, one says 5 and one says 6.
Yeah. Huh.
Which is a bit
Right.
strange.
Is that the one 6? Are you showing number 6, are you?
Yeah, there. 6.
Right. Do that one as that will go as number 5. You might find.
And then 5 is 4.
Yes.
Or do 6 as 4 and 5 as 5.
No, do 5 as 4 and 6 as 5.
Actually, no, I'm wondering where. Right, I was wondering where they were actually marked. No, it doesn't matter which one you use, really.
No, I mean, on the mark, they look absolutely identical anyway, so I don't think it'll matter.
I think they're stamped up basically what tool they probably came out of.
Yeah.
You know, when they mass produced that shape, had probably came out of a mold or some kind like that.
Yeah. I think
and
that's
they
what
probably stamped them up to make sure the defect, if they come across a defect, they can track down which tool it came out of, then correct it.
Sorry, Penny's saying check the instructions.
What's on mark 4?
I can't see anything in the instructions.
Right, this is mark 4. One of the joints, 715. Oh yeah, one of them. So yeah, it's not saying grab a number, it's just saying grab one of them.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now I've got a slight concern.
Yes. I know what your concern is.
That's the wrong way now.
No, because that's the smaller end on the left.
Yeah. I mean, I know these are all different, but when
it'll make more sense at the end.
Yeah, see, because if you have the numbers facing down, all of the other ones so far have dropped downwards.
Yes.
This one wants to go upwards now.
Right. Think of your foot. Your ball joint is smaller than where your toes are, aren't they?
Yeah.
So basically, your big toe, when you did number 1, it pushed it one way. When you get to the small toe, it's got to push it the other way.
Right. Okay.
So that's why the arms are specially numbered.
Okay.
Because the brackets, the bars to the bracket are positioned a certain way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So one could be slight degree, like minus 10 degrees. The middle one will probably be 0. And the final one could be like plus 10 degrees.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you need to put a grub screw into that.
Okay, that's cool. It's good to check.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
Okay. So step 3 is. Step 2 is take the part marked 4 and position it with the embossed number facing downwards. Fit part 3 over the upper hole in part 5 as indicated. Note that one of the holes in the joint of part 3 is recessed, circled.
Okay, yep.
Okay. So step 3, fit a plastic sleeve into the joint between 5 and 3. And then step 4 is remove a pin from the frame and fit it into the plastic sleeve. The head of the pin should be pushed firmly into the recess to give a flush finish to the joint.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so step 5 is take a toe and fit it into the hole into the joint as indicated. Fit a plastic sleeve into the joint and then a pin. Again, the head of the pin should be pushed into the recess to give a flush finish. The inset shows the pin in place. Okay, Horlicks. So step 6 is the 5th part of the foot is assembled in a similar way. However, in order to fit the parts together correctly, with the embossed numbers 5 and recess holes in the right positions, you will find that you'll need to position the parts the other way around as shown. This will give a flush finish to the outer side of the foot when assembled. So if you look, you're doing it a different way, so that number's not going to be shown on the little toe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So you have to do it backwards now.
Okay.
And that's all it says for step 6. So just make one up.
But the opposite way.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't sort of like create both of them, do both of them the opposite way round. Then basically they could just repeat steps.
Right. I'm just going to catch up on chat. So Penny's Pizza Stop says, I get mine tennis shoes at a time, so you'll need some time to build it. However, I'm considering cancelling Agora and getting up to date with the Hachette shop. Penny says, always nice to see you too, GGM. Stuart Sullivan says, totally perfect build. Oh gosh, they're getting worse. Tony says, I think it depends on how long it takes to build a Terminator. Each individual builder will take longer than others, everyone. Tony also says, always nice to see you as well, Penny's Pit Stop. Penny's Pit Stop says, exactly right on, GGM. These are part work issues that I find easy and others struggle with as well as the opposite. Penny's Pit Stop says there should be 2 spare on the sprue when the foot is complete. And then she said, check the instructions. And then Tony says, glad you agree with me, Penny Pit Stop. It's just what I observed on here, watching others build things, really. Oh, a lot in chat tonight.
So I'm going by the picture now. Obviously, with this one, because we've gone backwards, I've actually had to screw the grub screw all the way through the thread before it gets to the other side.
Right.
Because on the picture, it shows the grub screw there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going in the right direction. 5, so that'll go on like that.
I've been part working. I do find quite easy to do, but I have been doing it a while. But it's been a very big learning curve. Penny says, the fact there is a lot in chat just reflects on how great these shows are. Very true, Penny. It's also says, plus it's really easy way for people to support the channels. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you for everyone who's here this evening. Okay, so that's the toe in. Just about. Let's compare the picture and make sure that looks all right, and that looks good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Right, Horlicks, I recommend you get a cocktail stick for the next step.
A clean one or a gluey one?
A clean one, yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Right, so step 7, take the assembled issue from 69 and position it so that you can access the ankle parts, 67.2 and 67.1. Take the foot section with the bars marked 1 and fit the joint on the end of the lower foot part onto the first tab on part 1. Start to slide a long grub screw into the joint. The upper foot part will eventually be fitted to the matching tab. Now, the reason I say get a cocktail stick, Horlicks, is what you can do is you can line all the toes up all in one go, and then as you're putting the grub screw in, it'll push the cocktail stick out.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
That's an Adrian idea.
Yeah, brilliant.
So if you start with 1... Yeah, that's 1. Yeah. And pop that cocktail stick in.
You might want to push it a bit further forward. That's right, until you get the next one, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ready, put in place, then pull it out and push back in again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you'll need
You need
so
2 next, yeah.
Put 2.
And that goes next to 1. Yeah, 3.
3. Oh, no.
While Horlicks doing this, Penny's Pit Stop says, what are those rods rolling around the table, as I don't remember them on my build? Rods?
Do you mean these?
That's what Penny's meant. Yeah, the long scrub screws.
Long grub screw.
Oh, wait, this is issue 71.
4.
Yeah. And then the last one, 5. Okay, now push that cocktail stick through. Right, now get your long grub screw. And now it won't screw in until at the end 1, Horlicks.
Okay.
So push it gently through, and then when you get resistance is when it's at the point to be screwed in. So this is step 8 then. So follow the numbered sequences, fit foot sections 2, 3, 4 and 5 in place on part 1, threading the grub screw, screw 8 through the holes. When the foot sections are all in place, use an Allen key to screw the grub screw into the thread on the last tab on part 1. There you go.
Right.
Okay, so step 9 is, in a similar way, fit the upper foot parts of each foot section in place on part 2, threading the second grub screw 8 through the holes. As before, use the Allen key to screw the grub screw through the thread on the last tab. So if you want to do the cocktail stick again, Horlicks.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Oh, you use a grub screw, whatever, because it'll be on the last hole mark, won't it be?
Yeah, you could use the grub screw. I found I loved this bit.
Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this.
Penny says, sorry, thought we were still on 17. That's a relief because I don't remember the part about doing the toe back to front. That means my issue 70 is built correctly. That's lucky.
Sorry. Move this up a bit.
When you've done this, Horlicks, this will be the lower leg complete. And there you go. Should we go full screen?
Yeah? Does that look all right?
That looks perfect. Yep, that's... You want to move your camera up a little bit, Horlicks, and then you can get the whole leg in? There we go. And that's the right leg complete. And that is stage complete.
You won't fit it to the complete Terminator because you find it easier to handle and move around, isn't it?
Mm.
This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy had roast beef. Yeah, no, that's really good.
There you go.
Obviously, it's a little bit wobbly, but I'm guessing that's normal.
Yeah, mine are.
Yeah.
Mine
are as well.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it complete.
Wow.
There we go. Do you want to end it here, Horlicks? Now we've had another big chunk done.
What are we moving on to in the next issue?
The left arm.
Okay, yeah. No, I think we've going an hour and a half, haven't we? So yeah, no, let's call that.
Okay.
We've finished off on a nice bit.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
So next week you will be doing 72 onwards.
Okay. Is he going to stand? There you go. Lovely. Right, let me move the camera.
And don't feed him any wine because he's already legless.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Yeah. There you go.
Lovely. I'm going to leave that tape on there probably till next week because I just want to make sure that Mind you, saying that, let me just take it off because.
Yeah, in case there's any glue taped on the tape, or is it?
That's not going off anywhere, and I haven't got to force that or do anything with that now. So that will just glue as it is. Yeah. So I'm going to put that with Mr. Man. Oh. So that will go on there and look pretty cool.
It's guarding your coffee machine.
Yeah.
Penny's Pit Stop says, that looks amazing. I think you've done really well tonight, Horlicks.
Oh, thank you very much.
Not so much, they're not, the toes are a little bit fiddly to do, so you've done well to get them all done tonight.
Yeah, no, it was, I really enjoyed that, actually. That was really good little set of issues to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like, and let me just change the camera again. So yeah, I've got two pins left.
I would keep them just in case there's anything wrong when you do your next foot.
Yeah. So
what I done, I cut them all off and I put my two in the pot basically, so it's
that's what I was just about to say. I'm going to cut that down. I'm actually going to file it so it's ready to go if I need them.
Yeah. Stuart Sullivan says impressive. And Penny Pit Stop says love it.
Yeah, really, really, really enjoyed that.
We're getting you there, Horlicks.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just such a massive delay. What with everything I had to sort out, and when about the time I had these, and I just had to sit on them, and it was really frustrating. But catching up now, all is good. So, I can go in the bin. Yeah, really happy with that.
So yeah, everybody give Horlicks a big thumbs up tonight because he's done absolutely superb.
So everything is away and tidy. So yeah, all good.
Tony says, that one. Really enjoyed your Terminator build this evening, Horlicks, my friend.
Thank you very much.
He said, glad I decided to follow you, Horlicks.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got another. I don't know if you've seen my. I know you said you were going to have a look at my channel last week. There's a coming soon video. I don't know if you've seen that or not yet. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to as well. But they won't be live. I'm going to do that as a recorded because I haven't actually done a recorded video for so long. Apart from that,
since the DeLorean, isn't it? You haven't done a recorded video.
Pardon?
Since the DeLorean, I think is the last recorded video. Was
it DeLorean or DeLorean R2? Actually, no, I did start the Routemaster. No, the Routemaster. I started doing my own recorded, and then I just, when everything was up in the air, I started to do the lives on it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I did. I do enjoy doing the lives because obviously have people on the show and get to talk to people live, and it's just something different about it. But obviously we've already got a few. My next project, there's a few lives already, and as I was having a discussion with Penny the other day, I may be wrong, but I don't actually think there's many recorded of the new build. So I think that's a good idea to do a recorded one.
I only know one that's record building it, and that's Fleetwood J.
Yes, Fleetwood. Yeah, he's doing
one. But your videos compared to Fleetwood's is completely different, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we have like different styles, don't we? Which is the joy of that's why I never get bored of watching other people's videos, because obviously Penny does things completely different to me, and like Adrian does things different to me, and you do. Everyone's different, and that's what
Yeah, we're all slightly different.
Yeah,
A different view, basically.
Yeah.
And obviously we can, like you said, we can get different ideas. And that cocktail stick idea was a brilliant idea to line the feet up.
Yeah.
Just so it's a bit easier. Oh, look, what's going on with my camera? Yeah, see, look, my camera's having a bit of a meltdown.
Okay.
Even though I'm using a different camera, if this one thinks it's the other way around, it will flicker them all.
All right.
It's just...
It actually happened earlier from a moment ago, I think. Oh, I hope that goes correctly.
Okay. So Penny's pit stop says, I've had so many weeks of tiny build issues and all of a sudden something meaty to get into.
Oh.
Yeah.
God's sake. There you go.
Tony says, hello, Marks, Mods, and Build with Adrian. Nice to see you both live. Hope you both keeping well. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Dano Build says he's really coming alive now. Good show tonight. Well done.
Thank you, Dano.
And Tony says, I agree with Dano Build. It was a fantastic show this evening.
Lovely. Thank you very much, everyone, for your kind comments. And yeah, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed tonight.
Right. I'll do the schedule.
Yeah, schedule. So
tomorrow night is Horlicks again. And he's going to be doing his Route Master, issue 106.
Oh, God.
At 8 p.m. But I would recommend you do 106, 107, 108 Horlicks. They are really simple builds.
Oh, is it? For some reason, I thought tomorrow I was dreading for some reason.
No, it's 109 you need to dread.
That's the one. Yeah.
So if you get 106, 107, 108 out of the way, then you next Saturday you can do 109 because that's the back framework and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then on Sunday is Build with Adrian.
Hi.
8 o'clock, and he's doing his Spitfire issues 37 and 38.
Yes.
Okay. Then
I know. I keep looking at the Spitfire, and I'm yeah. I can't do it because I can't afford it really, but I probably could just about. But the thing is, I'm going to have to. I can't start from obviously issue 1 from subscription, so I would have to buy a load of issues from the shop first before I even got to the subscription bit. So, yeah.
I'd speak to the man down below about that, because what Adrian can do is amazing.
Okay.
So Monday, 8 o'clock, Chris Camplin is live on his channel with the Terminator. And then Tuesday, 7:30 start is Build with Adrian. Now it says Terminator 87, 88, but that's depending if you get your next parts into Adrian.
Yeah, that's yes.
Yeah. So it could be something different. So keep an eye on the YouTube schedule. Then on Wednesday, 2 o'clock is the Paint with Diamond show. And that is streamed both on Penny's Pit Stop channel and Yorkshire Crafters channel. So that's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can choose any channel to go in there and watch. And then, again, because it's Penny Day, we have the Part Work show at 8 o'clock on Penny's Pit Stop's channel. And she'll be doing Route Master 103.
Yes, and yeah, you might have said, yeah, that's revised time of 7:30. But yeah.
Oh yes, sorry, I didn't see that. 7:30. Yes, I didn't see that.
And that's just for next week. But yeah, I forgot about that. That's going to be one hell of an issue.
Yes.
So, but I know at the end of it, Penny's going to just have a big sigh of relief because then she'll all be up to date. She won't have any bits sitting around, and it'll be ready to get going again.
Okay. Except for the part she hadn't dealt with in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on Thursday is Build with Adrian again at 7:30 on his channel, and he is doing Build the Ferrari F40 issue 21 to 24. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Adrian's covering me at the moment because I can't do my bus because I need to do some work to the back frame and I'm waiting for parts to be fixed and stuff. So Adrian has stepped in and he's doing some of his Ferrari, which is nice.
Actually, I might not do all 4 issues. I might do 2 issues and then I've got basically something to fill in later. So
yeah,
if you're not on for the next day, you know, basically I could then do the other 2 issues on that time.
Yeah, okay, Adrian. Yeah, so it could be issues 21 and 22 of Brill, the Ferrari F40, and that leaves us back to Friday when Horlicks will be carrying on with his Terminator build.
Lovely.
And that's schedule.
Okay, so thanks for that. And that being said, I think we'll end the show here. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and your kind comments. That's amazing. Love the support here on YouTube. It's brilliant. And yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye, and I will pass you over to Adrian. Say his goodbyes.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Please don't give Horlicks a thumbs up. He's done a brilliant job tonight. And of course, his family friends on YouTube is the link down below. Even Mark's my channel is linked down there.
Lovely, thank you. Yeah. So check out the description. You'll find everyone's channels in there. And Mark.
So it's a good night from me. Thanks everybody for all the chat. It's been great support for Horlicks. I think people are getting used to his schedule now, being back live building on YouTube. So give him a good thumbs up and I'll see you on the next one.
Lovely. Thank you very much. And, oh, wrong one. See you all tomorrow for the Route Master.